do whatever I want to do, and can't nobody tell me anything. And this is why we are where we're at. We live in a very selfish, egotistical society now that nobody cares. If you're a black woman and the whole black woman accountable, you have to be ready to like fight, because it's going to come with a lot. I'm always thinking about how young girls are being influenced. So what us grown women are doing is influencing these girls to do these out of control, I don't care attitudes. They have the most disgusting attitudes, and you can't even check them because they have their moms who say I could do whatever I want. So can't no one hold us accountable. Not a black man, your white boss probably. That's probably the only one who can tell us what to do because he pay us. A gay man can tell us what to do. There's a black woman or a black man, a straight black man. We don't want to hear it. No one can hold black women accountable.
Let her cook. You know what I'm saying? Let her cook.
When it comes to my man, he is always fed, fucked, and financed. The 3 F's. So no, he don't have time for none of y'all. He gonna curve you every time.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, I know y'all like, oh, she's a big back. Some of these big backs know their place. They know their place. I'm telling you, when they be big, they know how to eat. Now I ain't had one, but this is what I hear. They obviously know how to eat. You know what I'm saying? She probably in that kitchen burning. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you, man. You heard what she just said. She be financing them and everything.
Your name and where are you from, boy?
Name, place of birth.
Now, let me tell you something that I'm learning. Okay, you have to give that man more respect than you give him love. Now, we're women, we're full of love, most of us. But we hurt people that we love. We lie to people we love. We disrespect people that we love. Now, when you respect somebody, you're usually a little bit more cognizant of the actions you make surrounding that person. You're usually a little bit more aware. You'll take a little bit more time to think before you make a decision or before you make a move when it has any direct correlation with that person. So I say that to say, if you are with someone that you don't respect, you don't re-respect somebody. Think about it. Once you stop respecting somebody, nothing matters after that. Because hear me when I say this, the person who is disrespecting you, you're not as locked in as you think you are. And this is not pick me, because this absolutely goes both ways. But sis, understand me when I'm saying this too. If you're with a man that you're disrespecting, that's not your man. If you're with a man that you're comfortable enough to disrespect, you don't respect him as a leader, and his position in your life is not in the position that it's supposed to be in. So don't get offended. Don't get mad. We just have to learn to respect more than we love. And there's nothing wrong with that. They're not attacks. I'm really trying to teach you how to get what you want. And fellas, when a woman gets to the point where she is so comfortable disrespecting you and acting up and cussing you out and acting a fool, what do you think is going to happen next? Because when we are respectful to a man, we're really locked into a man. We don't see anybody else. But once we're comfortable enough and we're starting to be toxic, we're cussing and we're taking the alpha approach and we're being super masculine, that's not your girl. That's not. Now, let me tell you something that I'm learning.
And again, I'm going to apply this anecdotally to my personal experience when my ex-wife decided to leave for 36 days. When she came back, she was super disrespectful while she was gone. So y'all think I just left. I don't need to catch her in the act of catching a body or two for me to know my woman changed. I was with her for like 9 years. So immediately when she's talking crazy and reckless on the phone, talking to me like any old kind of way, like she's trying to impress other people, cold. When she came back, she was cold. She had shame on her. I could feel it. I knew that woman inside and out. She had shame on her. I ain't gonna lie to you. I laid with her one last time. You know what I mean? She was shamed. Like, I can't even describe it, man. That woman was like full of shame. So I knew, you know what I'm saying? I knew, and that's it. You know what I mean? It is what it is, but once a woman is being disrespectful, you can pretty much guarantee that she's out there doing stuff, man. I mean, it is what it is. And if she's not around you, I'm going to be real. She's not around you. And when she's not around you, she's not FaceTiming you all the time. And then she's just looking for an opportunity anyway, man. And the honest fact about it, I think Leo got the best idea, man. You get them for a while, and when they start acting too comfortable, man, just let them go. Just let them go. Life is too short. Man, you work so hard as a man, and these women are trying to control you through that. Like, man, I don't think you know who I am. You know what I'm saying? I worship God. I don't worship no coochie. You crazy. Let me go ahead and show you, you know what I'm saying, who's God in my life. Let me go ahead and show you. I'm done with that. I don't play with these women, man. I'll let you go.
Imagine going to the mall and you about to go to the Louis store and buy you a bag. But when you about to walk into the Louis store, you see that it's a little stand and they're selling fake bags. And you like, let me go just see what's going on over here.
What are you talking about?
Do y'all know it is 24 degrees outside in New York right now? Hold on. It's 24 degrees, but the wind chill says it makes it feel like it's 12. I'm going to say it again.
Man, I need some facts dropped.
Most men will just block you and never talk to you again, as opposed to being like, hey, you gave me some of that cat and it smelled like 9 lives. It smelled like kibbles and bits, onions, and Caesar dressing.
See, and this is the problem. Like, a lot of you black women, you don't get told the truth by these dudes. They're too soft, man. They don't want to tell you. See, I keeps it real. You know, if it smells like trash, I've always been that way. But a lot of these dudes want to mess up the opportunity to get back in it, which is crazy, right? But they know once they say that, it's over. You're not going to ever want to hear from them again because you don't want to know. And that's the reason why it keeps smelling, because you have dudes that keep digging in you, knowing it stinks, they hold their nose and everything or whatever, just so they can smash. And then you're thinking, well, I know it stinks, but they don't care. No, real dudes do care. Dirtbag pookies that you get, you know what I'm saying, don't, but real dudes care. Man, last time I had stank cooch was like in my early 20s, and I remember it like it was yesterday. I was in the movie theater enjoying the movie with this young lady I was dating, light-skinned it, thick, and we had already laid up. I just thought she had a bad night. It was that movie theater. She let that thing cook in the seat for about 15 minutes. She had to go to the bathroom. She walked by the front of me. It hit me in the face 2 times, not once, twice. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, through the pants. She had white, tight pants on. You never forget it. Y'all think it's something like kind of, no, it's a very unique, disgusting odor. It's very unique. One of a kind. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, man, y'all, I'm telling you, man, y'all think it's something to play with. It ain't. And now, way back in my early 20s, I'm 40. I had stank cooch since then. Been staying away from light-skinned idiots.
Most men will just block you and never talk to you again, as opposed to being like, hey, you gave me some of that cat and it smelled like 9 lives. It smelled like kibbles and bits, onions, and Caesar dressing.
Now, Six the Goddess be saying some really good stuff, but I was watching a podcast with her, and she was doing this weird stuff where single women try to psychoanalyze what single men are doing and then start projecting all these theories. And I'm like, oh, here we go. I mean, she was cooking for a while on that podcast, but then she started, and then you realize that she's single. She probably has a kid. And then that's where that came from, right? Because in I don't care what they're talking like, they will have these great points. And you're like, oh, okay, she's on. But then you realize why she's single, because then when she starts talking too long, like a 3-hour podcast, she starts making up these theories as to why she thinks that men that don't have a certain amount of money don't do this, or why she thinks that men are going overseas and all this other kind of weird stuff, right? So it's just, you take everything that they say online with a grain of salt. I don't give a crap if it's your favorite female content creator. You take whatever they say with a grain of salt, and half of what they're saying a lot of times is like shade. You know what I'm saying? Like cryptic shade that they're throwing at somebody. Guarantee you, man. I've been studying them.
Ladies, a lot of times when y'all be on y'all cycle, y'all out in public or not, everybody know you're on your cycle because you do have a smell. Now, this is not all women, because when I start my cycle, when I be on my cycle, yeah, but it's a reason. I probably used to be like some of y'all, having a little smell down there, because I was wearing pads and tampons, and then always constantly fighting with yeast and BV. These are real life issues that people don't come to you, and I could get on here all day and flex and talk about, oh, I don't have no smell when I'm on my cycle. I don't have no smell at all. I don't. But you got to crawl before you walk. I had to work to get to this point. pH is balanced. You got to really work hard. You got to really learn your body, fall in love with your body, fall in love with your cycle, fall in love with your vagina in a healthy way. I'm not talking about in a sexual way. None of this stuff got nothing to do with being immoral. This got everything to do with embracing who you are and really just being healthy from the inside out. Vaginal health is serious. Gut health is serious. And a lot of times people don't talk about that because it's been normalized. People just think that they're supposed to smell like that when they come on their cycle and stuff. But no, you're not. You have some underlying issues going on, and it's okay. It doesn't mean that you're dirty. You might just be ignorant. And being ignorant only means you just don't know. So let's talk about it. Let's learn about it. Ladies, a lot of times when y'all be on y'all.
I'm glad these videos are being made. I'm glad they're in my feed. Y'all need to know it stinks. And when dudes ghost you and y'all be like, especially when you see thicker women and these big girls online, yeah, these guys keep hitting it and this parent and goes. It stinks. It stinks. It's traumatizing. You done left a scar on that man. So heavy, he don't even want to get in the box. It stinks so bad. How do you walk around smelling? I'm done. You know, look, it's enough for me. How do you walk around smelling like that? How do you not know it's there? And you walk around throwing that fake weave around and all. And there's no, identifiers that we can look at you and be like, oh yeah, that kitty smelling like straight trash. We can't tell. Can't tell until the clothes come off. And that's the worst part, man. Look, y'all, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I think that's a good one to go ahead and leave it off with. You know what I'm saying? She was cooking. Y'all gotta know it be stanking. Okay? Be stanking. But look, I'm gonna chop this up. The clips will be available on the Narc Bully, Lone Wolf Narc Bully channel. And I'm going to post up my pre-recorded videos where I'm just talking about whatever, I feel like is going on out there right now, off the top of the dome, like I normally do. And then we're going to get back into these live streams. So yeah, I took a couple of days off. I had some appointments for my son, but I'm not going to lie and say I couldn't have got online. I just didn't feel like it. Honestly, I'm enjoying my life so much. It got warm all of a sudden. It was like 60 something degrees. I'm out, windows down, driving around, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get some phone numbers. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Pulling up. I mean, I got women flirting with me at the lights, man. I'm done. I'm good. I'm having a great time. I'm loving life. You guys get outside. These women, they understand, they know their position for the most part. And just put yourself out there. You've been working out, man. You got yourself together. You've been working on everything. Got your charisma right, man. Dress game on point. Just get out there, man. It's getting warmer. It's time to get out there and let these women know what they've been missing out on. And guess what else? Hold the line. We're holding the line. We're teasing them. This is what it's about. And we're teasing them. Let them get online and whine and cry. Oh, these men keep doing it. Why these men keep, acting like they the girl in it? Shut up. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? Your panties in a wad. You got plenty of DMs full of lames. Pick you one. Don't whine about what we're doing. Ain't none of your business. Ain't none of your business. You're a spectator. Shut your ass up and spectate. Hell you think this is? Anyway, y'all, smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Set your notification bell. Drop a comment. You know what I'm saying? Soul Tribe, let me know what you think. How you feel? Troll Tribe, check in. And I ain't even playing with y'all no more. I'm trying to get the algorithm working again. You leave some kind of troll comment, I'm going to say something to trigger you into saying something back. We're going to go back and forth until that video goes viral. You understand? Get back over here and get to work. What you doing? Ain't no more time off. Get your asses to work. I ain't playing with you. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me see what got going on. I know it stinks, but ain't like they don't. No, it does. Man, they be knowing all that shit, man. You ain't gonna walk around and not smell yourself. You know what I mean? They be running around they know it. We're done talking about it because I ain't having no flashback with that light-skinned chick, man, from way back when I was like 21 years old. I'm done. Like, get yourselves together. If dudes don't want to stick around, your box is trash. I think women ought to ask guys. I don't even want to say it out loud. They ought to ask guys, did it stink? I'm just, if a guy won't hit you back, and that you thought you laid it on him, ask him, did it stink? Because what I'm gonna do, because if it smells, first thing I'm gonna do is stick it in your mouth. I'm gonna let your mouth clean it all off and finish there. And then if you act like you didn't smell nothing, hey, you know what I mean? Yeah, you a real one on that stench. You a real one on it. But that's the first thing I'm gonna do is stick it in your mouth, man. You act like you don't smell that. You act like you don't smell it. Cool. Finish off in there. You know what I'm saying? Then go wash up and I'm out. Done. You know what I mean? You crazy. But anyway, y'all, subscribe, share the video. I may have cussed a few times, but again, support my growth. I used to cuss every couple words. I'm an Army veteran. Support my growth, y'all. Support my growth. Love and light. I'm your brother, and I'm out.
In this game, you gotta have that dog in you.
Made in America.
Lord, see.